Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie, and in this video I am going to do a little haul update as to just to kind of show everything that I got since I last filmed, which was about 2 weeks ago. This is my cat Nico. So I'm just going to just give an update of kind of everything I got over the last couple of weeks. It's actually not as big as the last haul that I did in my last video, which was of just 1 week's worth of kind of collecting, but I did get a nice few bits and pieces, and I do apologize, my other cat is just meowing in the other room, but what can you do? So I got most of these are from online, so Amazon. A couple of them are actually kind of Amazon Germany ones, so they're not like they're not like the English versions of the DVDs, but they were the only way that I could get them. I do have quite a few DVDs that are like the actual case and everything is in German, but the DVD, you can actually just change the language on the DVD and put it into English, so I don't really mind. And then I have a few things that I got today, not from TK Maxx or HomeSense, but I got them from a couple of charity shops in town. So these are all just the ones I got today. So and you know when you just come back with a few things and you just can't remember anything that you got. So I think I'm gonna break into these ones first, and I'll show you what I got. And while I film this, I am treating myself to a little bit of wine as well. I'm having a South African Sauvignon Blanc. This wine is just absolutely gorgeous, so yeah, and it's Saturday night, so why not? So the first DVD then that I got in the charity shops today, it is this one. It's Some Kind of Wonderful. Yeah, I know this is kind of like a really well-known 80s movie. Obviously it has Leah Thompson and Eric Stoltz, and that was quite popular as far as I know in the 80s, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm looking forward to it because it's kind of one of these movies that's like referenced a lot in other, in other movies, in other media, so it'd be a good one just to kind of tick off the list, so probably watch that one really soon. Then I got this one, which is Bugsy, starring Annette Bening and Warren Beatty. Now I'm not sure, is this the movie that they met on? I'm not actually 100% sure, but I'm really excited about this one. I'm a big Warren Beatty fan. I really enjoy his acting. I know he's like quite a controversial kind of figure, kind of personally and in in the acting world, just because I know he's one of these actors that he's like a perfectionist when it comes to takes, and like he'll kind of start off with low, and then he'll kind of build up his acting over time, by which point all the other actors that he's working with are already like, they're tired, they're finished. So he's quite like a divisive kind of person, like a divisive figure within Hollywood, but I find him really fascinating. I am in the middle of reading a book about Warren Beatty at the moment. It's the one written by Peter Biskind. So I've already like learned more than I ever need to know about Warren Beatty, but I'm still not even halfway through the book. But yeah, anytime I see one of his movies, I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely pick this up and kind of see what it's about. And this is one that I haven't seen of his as well, so I'll be interested to know if this is the one that he met Annette Bening on. I'm a big fan of hers as well, and she looks pretty young in this movie as well, so no, it'd definitely be a cool one to check out. And the next one I got is another Clint Eastwood movie. So this one is Bloodwork. I literally only heard of this movie today at the charity shop, so this is not one that I know anything about really, but kind of from looking at the description, it sounded interesting. So it's an edgy thriller based on a best-selling book by Michael Connelly. So the Clint Eastwood character is fast closing in on his latest adversary, a psychopath dubbed the Code Killer. Hot on the tracks of this killer, McCaleb suffers a huge heart attack, leaving the crimes open as he is forced into early retirement. 2 years later, a beautiful stranger walks into his life and reveals that McCaleb's life was actually saved by the death of her murdered sister. So it sounds twisty, it sounds kind of interesting, so it has Clint Eastwood in it, so I was like, I have to pick this up. So it also stars Jeff Daniels, Wanda De Jesus, and Angelica Houston. So interesting one, so we'll see how that goes. The next one is another one that like I had not really heard too much about. I know it's not like that old a movie, but as of recently, ever since I've been trying to get a bit more into Western movies, I've been hearing a lot about this film, and it's this one. It's the assassination. What's it called? It's the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. So this one's starring Brad Pitt, Sam Rockwell, Casey Affleck, and Sam Shepard. So I'm really excited. I absolutely love Sam Shepard. I'm a huge fan. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. Now, this is, unfortunately, you can kind of tell this DVD is a bootleg. But I just thought I would maybe just get it anyway and see like what the quality is like. I have been kind of screwed over by bootlegs in charity shops before. But look, if it's something that I enjoy, I will endeavour to get a better copy. But I just said I'd give it a go just to see. Maybe I might be lucky, but no, I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. Then the next one I got today, again, like I was actually just getting so lucky today. So I got this movie, All Is Lost, starring Robert Redford. Again, like I'm absolutely obsessed with Robert Redford. He's just one of my favourite actors of all time. And this is one of his that I have not seen yet. So I'm so excited. This kind of seems to be like a kind of lone survival movie. So it looks like it's kind of just Robert Redford on his own in this movie. Which is great. Yeah, I can't see any other cast members on the list. I'm sure maybe at the start or something there might be, but no, it looks like it's kind of a one-man show. And I'm totally cool with that. I love survival movies, like I love those kind of movies anyway, so to get one with just Robert Redford in it is really exciting. So I might watch this one tonight. I'm just so delighted I found that. The next one I got, again, this is another movie that I hadn't heard of until like I literally picked it up today, and that one is called Gods and Generals. So this one is this is actually it's a prequel to the movie Gettysburg, which I also have not seen, so maybe I need to watch Gettysburg first. I recently just watched for the first time the movie Glory, which is also about the American Civil War, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought when I saw this, I thought I would give this one a go as well, but obviously I need to maybe watch the other one, Gettysburg, as well. But this one sounds really cool. This one is kind of what sold it to me as well, is that the fact Robert Duvall is in this one. And it also stars Jeff Daniels, Mira Sorvino, Stephen Lang, and Kevin Conway, and C. Thomas Howell. So yeah, it's like a pretty good cast. I haven't heard anything about this movie. This is literally the first time that I picked it up, and I'm gonna watch it. So now that I've actually read the back of it and I know that it's a prequel, I might actually seek out Gettysburg and watch that one first and then come back to this one. But it's a good one to have in my collection anyway. So the last one in my charity shop haul today is this movie, The Manchurian Candidate. I have seen this one before. I wasn't crazy about this one the first time that I saw it. I saw it a couple of years ago. For some reason it didn't blow me away, but I was watching a video about Meryl Streep's best performances this week, and I feel like I want to give it another chance, like for her performance. I am a big fan of her acting. Like I really like the movies that she does. So I said it just deserves another another shot, and I love political movies anyway, so I'm hoping I will like it a little bit more on the second watch. So that was all the ones that I got today. So I think that's 7 DVDs. Yeah, 7 DVDs, and in total for all 7 I paid €6, so not bad at all. And I got some like really cool ones that I'm really excited about. So no, I think I did really well today. So I actually have 2 more that I got in a charity shop during the week, so I'll just really quickly show you those ones. I love like movies from the 60s and 70s, but I haven't yet kind of ventured too much further back into kind of like, you know, 50s, 40s, 30s, etc. So I saw this one and I decided to give this one a go. This is a movie from 1939, I think. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I know this is like a really famous movie as well. Like, even if you don't watch older movies, that like I know a lot of people might have seen this one. Again, excuse my cat, he's just very loud today. He wants to go out in the garden, but it's raining. So don't mind him. But yeah, no, this movie, I haven't seen it, but I always, you know, there's so many kind of references in pop culture to this movie. So I thought I would pick it up and give it a go. This is €1. And the next one that I got, again, this is a movie by David Lean, who I am really interested in getting into a bit more as well. Again, I haven't ventured too much into his movies just yet. And that one is Ryan's Daughter. I think this one might have come out in 1970. Yeah, so this one is 1970. I know it's not really in the style of the kind of movies that were coming out around that time. I know it's kind of in that older kind of you know, that older sort of very kind of epic style of filmmaking, that was more kind of popular earlier on. But from what I hear, this is a good movie as well. So it won two Oscars in 1970, Best Supporting Actor and Best Cinematography. So I will definitely check this one out at some point. I want to check out Dr. Zhivago and Lawrence of Arabia as well first, and I haven't seen those two. So I probably will check those out, and then I'll give this one a go as well. But he's definitely a director I want to venture into at some point when I have 197 minutes spare, whenever that might be. So the next few I'm going to show are, I think these are actually all Amazon ones, so I'll get into those ones after I have a sip. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so the next few, okay, I don't think these are in any particular order. Or, okay, no, the first two actually, these are 2 more movies starring Theresa Russell. In my last video, I had a couple of movies starring her that I had bought, and I was waiting on a couple more to come. So these are the ones that arrived this week. So the first one is this movie Eureka, starring Gene Hackman and Mickey Rourke, as well as obviously Theresa Russell. Like, just listen to how mad this sounds. So acclaimed film director Nicholas Roeg directs an all-star cast in this mystical and visually stunning mystery about love and obsession that delivers visions of horror, visions of ecstasy, and a stunning performance from 2-time Oscar winner Gene Hackman. So it just sounds like everything that you could have possibly wanted from a movie. So I'm really excited to check this out. I'm not sure when this came out. Okay, 1984 is when this one came out. So look, we'll give it a go. I'm really excited. The cast is great, and you know, even if it's not great, I'm gonna enjoy it anyway, because give me a good cast, and I'm happy. So the next one as well, starring Theresa Russell, is it's actually another Nicholas Roeg directed movie. So that one is called Bad Timing. This one looks quite sinister, I think. It seems to be like a kind of love affair kind of gone wrong, and kind of things kind of go too far kind of movie. So I love those kind of movies, so I'm really excited to watch this one. I'm excited now that I'll be watching like kind of more Nicholas Rogue movies. The only film that I've ever watched him in, or watched by him, is Don't Look Now. So I'm very excited to get more into his movies. And it also stars Art Garfunkel, who I've only ever seen in Carnal Knowledge. So I'm excited to see like kind of what other acting work he did. I know he's not mostly known for his acting work, but I'm excited to see kind of what he brings to this movie. So Bad Timing is the next one that I got. And then so the next few were just kind of a random assortment of different movies that I picked up. And the first one I got is one that I have seen before, one that I love, and that is All That Jazz. Yeah, I just love this movie so much, and I just didn't have it on DVD before, so I found a pretty reasonably priced copy, so I jumped on it. I just kind of found that it was just such a movie that you kind of can't stop thinking about after you watch it. The music kind of gets stuck in your head, and yeah, it's just a really, really cool movie. I love it. Roy Scheider is just absolutely incredible in it. Then the next one that I got, actually the next two are Sam Shepard movies. So as you can see, I love the movie Days of Heaven. So I was like wanting to go back and see some Sam Shepard movies that I hadn't seen before. And the first one that I picked up is this one, Mud, starring Matthew McConaughey. I've heard really, really good things about this one, so I can't wait to check it out. And then the next one is, like, I'm so excited about this one. So one of my favorite movies of all time is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, that I have here on Blu-ray. So this movie starring Sam Shepard this one is called Blackthorn, and apparently this is a movie about what happened to Butch Cassidy kind of after the movie. So I mean, I think we all kind of know the ending of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, but this is kind of a movie what if what we think happened at the end of that movie didn't happen, and Butch Cassidy is still living, and kind of what is his life like now. So I just thought that was like a really interesting concept, and the fact that Sam Shepard is playing Butch Cassidy is just very exciting to me. So I can't wait to check it out. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, this is actually set in Bolivia. So I think, yeah, this is set in Bolivia, and then I think he's meant to go back to his back to where he came from in the States. But yeah, no, I'm so excited to find out what they kind of imagined for, you know, the next step of Butch Cassidy to be. This also stars, God, the writing is really small, Stephen Ray, Nikolai Coster-Waldau, and yeah, I can't even, like, literally can't make that out. It's so small, but yeah, no, it looks really interesting. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching that one really soon. So the next one I picked up is it's another Gene Hackman movie. So I just absolutely love Gene Hackman, so I'm trying to collect like as much of his kind of movies as I possibly can. And I watched this one during the week, and this one is called A Class Action. This one was just so good. I really enjoyed it. So it's basically about Gene Hackman and Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio. They play lawyers, but they're also father and daughter. And basically they kind of find themselves on kind of opposite sides of the same case. I think she's defending and he's prosecuting. And it's kind of about kind of how they sort of handle that, but also there's a lot of kind of family drama coming out in it as well. And I found it really, really entertaining and really, really good. So I would really recommend this one. It's directed by Michael Apted, and yeah, I loved it. So definitely a good one, especially if you're a Gene Hackman fan, or if you love like a good 90s legal thriller, and that's a really, really good one. So the next one that I picked up is it's one of these ones that I got that's like a German version of the DVD. But this movie it's called Meeting Venus, I think is the English title, and it's starring Glenn Close, and it's directed by Istvan Sabo, who did Mephisto. I think that's how you say his name. And yeah, this movie was just it was like a really unexpected movie. It was not what I thought it was going to be at all. It's about this character. His name is Zoltan Zanto. I think it's kind of like a play on the director's name, but he's played by Niels Erstrup. Is that his name? I'm really sorry, I'm butchering all these names, but he basically plays a conductor who goes to Paris to conduct a performance of the Tannhauser by Wagner, I think. Yeah, Wagner. And he just finds himself in so many different kind of just annoying situations. He kind of gets there and he finds that all of the orchestra have been unionized. They want all these kind of different breaks. They won't work over certain hours. Then he meets Glenn Close's character, who she's the soprano who is kind of doing the solo performances, and she's just a bit kind of batshit crazy, and just everything kind of starts going wrong. He just wants to make good art, and kind of everything is kind of working against him. So it is really funny in certain ways. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely wasn't what I was expecting. But I like a really interesting watch anyway. It's mostly kind of a love story, but again things kind of go wrong, and I'll try not to give too much away, but definitely an interesting watch. Like, I don't know how many times I will be revisiting that one, but I'll definitely keep it because I feel like the mood could strike when I want to watch this one again. But no, definitely an interesting one. Especially if you're a fan of Glenn Close, her performance in this is really, really good. So that is Meeting Venus is the name of that one. The next one I got, and this is also a German case, and that one is Stanley and Iris. And yeah, this one is a love story starring Robert De Niro and Jane Fonda that I'm really excited to watch. I think this could be another good one for tonight. So I think Jane Fonda, the premise is that she's teaches people to read, and I think Robert De Niro's character needs to learn to read, so then they kind of fall in love. I think that's the premise. But I don't really know too much about kind of what else happens. So no, I'm really, really excited about this one, and I'm a huge Jane Fonda fan. I just think she is incredible. I'd watch anything that she's in. And I got another Jane Fonda one as well, and that one is a Spanish version of the movie, but I think the movie is called The Morning After, and this does have the English version of it on the DVD. And this one stars obviously Jane and Jeff Bridges, so I think this looks like kind of another kind of 80s love affair kind of movie, I think, but again it's all in Spanish, so I'm not 100% sure. But look, again, like Jeff Bridges and Jane Fonda, come on, it has to be worth watching, surely. So again, I just can't wait to watch this one, and it's directed by Sidney Lumet as well. Like, that's just a no-brainer. So very excited about that, obviously. So the next movie I picked up is another one that I'm a little bit ashamed to say that I haven't seen yet, but I'm gonna make that right as soon as possible. And it is the movie Rumblefish, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Starring, like, the cast in this is so good. We have Matt Dillon, Mickey Rourke, Diane Lane, who I absolutely love, Nicolas Cage, and Dennis Hopper. I mean, you can't go wrong with that cast either. And I think I read somewhere that Francis Ford Coppola kind of cites this as one of his favourite movies that he's ever directed. So I'm so excited to watch that. And then the last movie of this haul video is going to be this movie, Music of the Heart. starring Meryl Streep and Angela Bassett. I absolutely loved this movie. I watched it during the week, and this was just so great. It's about Meryl Streep plays she's a violin teacher. So she kind of goes into like an inner city school and kind of sets up a violin class and starts kind of teaching young kids how to play violin, and kind of kids that would have never have had that opportunity before. And yeah, it's just like a really wholesome kind of moving film. Like, I just love how Meryl Streep interacts with all the kids in it. She's just so good with all the kids, and like, yeah, the kind of ending of it is just really beautiful as well. This movie was directed by Wes Craven, which I just found really surprising, because obviously we know him more from kind of directing really incredible horror films. But no, he directed this one as well, and it's really great. I really enjoyed this one, so this one will definitely be like an easy kind of rewatch kind of movie for me. Absolutely love this one, Music of the Heart. So that's kind of it for this haul. So as I said, that was kind of everything that I got over the last 2 weeks or so. Again, I'm not 100% sure if I'll be getting much this week. I have to save my money. I'm going away next weekend, so I'm not 100% sure how much I will have next week, or I might leave it a couple of weeks before I do another kind of haul video. I do kind of want to start doing a couple different kinds of videos, just so you can kind of maybe get to know me a little bit more and kind of movies that I like. So I have a couple of ideas for videos that I'm going to start making really soon. So definitely watch this space. Yeah, so if you're still watching this video, thank you so much for watching and for kind of listening to my little haul. I hope it was kind of interesting, and maybe you might have got an idea for a movie that you might want to watch. So I will definitely be talking to you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.